Hey guys, so we're starting off our first hair tutorial with the Paul Mitchell Extra Body Sculpting Gel. And what I'm doing is I put a good amount in my hands and I'm putting it at the roots of my hair, starting at the back of my head and around the sides. This is where you're gonna want the most volume. So I'm just kind of starting at the roots and then I'm smoothing it down through my hair. After we're done with the sculpting gel, we're just going to blow dry our hair. I like to take this, it's the Tangle Teaser, it's an amazing brush, and just kind of brush out my hair while I'm blow drying so I can kind of separate the hairs, make it easier for me to blow dry and it takes less time. When I'm done blow drying, I'm just taking the Tangle Teaser and I'm brushing out my hair, kind of smoothing down all of the frizzes, and if it's kind of got a little tangled, you're just kind of smoothing that out. You're going to want to find your natural part or whatever part you're trying to do that day, whether it's down the middle or whatever, and you're just kind of putting your hairs off to the side so that you can begin to curl. When I curl my hair, I do it in really small sections up at the top of my head, starting with my bangs. So as you can see the method here, you just start halfway down through the strand of hair that you're working on. You curl upward. So you're going to do half the strand of hair, you're going to curl upward, you're going to hold it, and then you're just going to work your way down, and then you're going to curl all the way back up again. The reason why we do this is so that you can get that really nice curl that starts at the top of your head and not just end up with curls all the way down at the bottom. I know that it's a huge problem for me. I'll curl my hair, and at the end of the day, it never fails. You just get like just the curls down at the bottom. So if we start up kind of more at the root of the hair, then it kind of helps with this problem. So like I said, when I curl my hair, I start towards the top of the head and I do really small portions, and as I work my way down, the portions get larger. So the strands of hair that you're working on get larger. When you get down to the larger chunks of hair towards the bottom of your head, just kind of put the hair on the curling iron and kind of try to smooth it, thin it out so that as much hair can get on the iron as possible. And as you can see here, I'm just putting my fingers there to kind of test the temperature. When you feel like it gets hot enough, then you can kind of uncurl it and move on. So I'm done with the left side of my head and I'm just flipping my hair back over and kind of checking out the curls. I find one that I don't like, so I'm just kind of taking that part and I'm re-curling it real quick. After you're done with all of the curling, you're going to take your hairspray and you're going to give that side of your head a light coat. I use the Kedra Volume hairspray, and it's the super hold. It's really nice and light and it holds it really well, but it doesn't make my hair kind of crinkly feeling. Starting on the right side of my head now, I start with my bangs or the hair around my face first, and I curl those small little sections. This side is so much easier to do because it's so much less hair. So I think I separate this into like 4 or 5 sections and I get it done really quickly. But again, here I start with smaller sections up at the top, and towards the bottom I do those pieces in larger chunks. So when you're done, you're going to give the right side a quick coat of hairspray and you're going to let it cool. You're not going to do anything to your hair until you let the curls cool and until you let the hairspray um, dry. A lot of people make the mistake of combing out their curl before it's fully had time to cool down, and you're just kind of being counterproductive. It's just kind of straightening out the curl when you do that. So we're starting the teasing process. I'm going to take layers of my hair starting with the top, and I'm going to start to tease them. I'm going to do this with a teasing brush. I've had this brush for years. I love it, and it certainly does the trick. I only tease until about halfway down the back of my head, and then after you're done teasing, what you're going to do is you're going to take every layer that you've teased and you're going to start to kind of form it back to your head is going to be a little crazy. So you can take the teasing brush or you can use your fingers or however you want to do it, but just kind of make it look normal again. You still have the volume there, but you're just making sure that there are no stray hairs sticking straight up. And when you're done with that, you're going to take the top layer that you've been messing with and you're going to flip it back over, just kind of rearrange the hair, put the curls where you want them to go, and then you're pretty much done. You do a light spray of the Kenra spray and you are good to go.
Hey guys, so we just got done doing our first hair tutorial. It was actually a really good example of me doing my hair. I was rushing the entire thing trying to do it before Isla woke up from her nap. So all in all, it took me about 20 minutes. It's something, that you can do once every day or once every 3 days or whatever. I'm sure that there are a lot more in-depth hair curling tutorials, but those are just kind of my shortcuts and what I like to do when I curl my hair. So yeah, let me know how you think I did and send some comments my way, and shout out to Isla. Isla, can you say hi? Hi. Okay.